Good evening, Portland! Welcome to ComedySportz! Tonight we have for you the Booze Fairy Godmothers in blue and the Pearl District Attorneys in red. Let's meet tonight's blue team! Coming to the field, we have Kevin, 8'9", Wall. John, Squareman, left gray. And Captain Johanna, Sweet Lowenberg. And let's meet tonight's red team. Hickson, Happy Sam. Tiffany, need to know basis karate. And Captain Dylan with the And let's hear it for your rep in mind with
Thank you so much, Saint. Welcome everybody to ComedySportz. Super excited to have you here. Welcome. Happy Friday. Before we dive in, how many of you, just by a show of hands, how many of you have never been to ComedySportz before? Wow, quite a few of you. Welcome. So great to have you. By another show of hands, how many of you are seeing ComedySportz for the very first time? Almost the same. It's always almost the same. Excellent. Well, for those of you who have been here before, this will be review. For those of you who are new, welcome. What you are about to see is ComedySportz. It is competitive improvisational comedy. Competitive because we have a red team and a blue team duking it out for laughs and points. Improvisational because everything they do up here tonight will be made up on the spot. And comedy because Tragedy Sports was a huge failure. I'm still willing to give it a go. It was so bad. I am your referee tonight. My name is Rick. Everybody say hi, Rick. Hi, Rick. Hi, loyal fans. That's right. By buying tickets and sitting in your seats, you are all tonight's loyal fans. So I am the referee. You are the loyal fans. I am the referee. You are the loyal fans. All right. So I've got jobs and you've got jobs. My jobs are to keep things moving along fast and funny, to award points, to call any fouls that might be necessary, and to get suggestions from all of you tonight's loyal fans. Buried in that list, if you zoned out, that's okay. One of the important items in there was that I can call fouls. ComedySportz is not comedy about sports. If it were, a lot of us would be very bad at it. ComedySportz is comedy played as a sport. As such, there are 185 fouls in the ComedySportz rulebook. Only 2 of them that you need to worry about at all. I'm going to go over both of those right now. The first of those fouls that you need to know about is the out-of-bounds foul. Everybody please say and do that with me if you're able. It is the out-of-bounds foul. Nice, give yourselves a hand. So, the out-of-bounds foul is in place because ComedySportz is for everyone. Who is ComedySportz for? Everyone! That's right. We have younger members of our loyal fans here tonight. We might have more sensitive members. We want everyone to have a good time. We want everyone to enjoy things. So if a player or a loyal fan says or does something lewd, crude, rude, socially unacceptable, or offensive, I will blow my whistle. I will throw my flag. I will signal... Oh, I gotta put my flag back. There we go. I will signal the out-of-bounds foul. If I call that foul on a player, their team will immediately lose 3 points. Ooh. Everybody go, oh no. Oh no! Yes. Now, they don't want to lose points. It's a competition. They want more points. It's not like golf or darts. But I can't take points away from any of you. Because you don't have points. And frankly, it would be meaningless to you. But what I can do is if you shout out something unacceptable, something that crosses that imaginary line of decency, if I come to you for a suggestion or you just blurt something, what I can do is I can stop everything and make long, meaningful eye contact with you while we all think about what just happened. Arguably worse. So, keep that in mind. Please don't shout anything that would violate our out-of-bounds foul. The other foul that you need to know about tonight is the Groner foul. Everybody please lightly chop your neighbor's trachea. Say and do that. Even my friends back here, I can see you. I can see you. There we go. I'm waiting. Wait, yeah, it's not television. I literally see you. It is the Groner foul. So, a little too cool for school back there, that's fine. The Groner foul is actually not one that I will call on my own. The Groner foul is really the people's foul. Right on. What that means is the players are aiming for funny. They're improvising. Sometimes they trip and they fall in stupid. If that happens, if they make a joke so bad that it forces a groan out of a majority of you, well, before I explain what will happen, let's get an example of just such a bad joke. Hey, Shane.
Hi.
Hey, everybody give it up for Shane. All right. So, Shane, do you have an example of a groaner for us?
I sure do.
Lay it on us.
Which goddess keeps her hair the neatest?
I don't know. Which goddess keeps her hair the neatest?
Aphrodite.
Wow. Yeah. So, that is a fair response. If I hear that general groaning sound from a majority of you, or my friends down here laugh, I will blow my whistle. I liked it too. I will blow my whistle. I'll signal the Groner foul. Play will continue through that scene or game, but at the end of that scene or game, the offending player will have to step into this box and apologize to all of you for making you groan in pain. Yes, this is how we've handled this for like 40 years now. So, if you accept that apology, play goes on, no harm, no foul. If you deny that apology, yes harm, yes foul, that player's team will immediately lose 2 points. Everybody go, oh no! Oh no! Yes! Alright, so those are the fouls you need to know about right now. The other fouls I will tell you about as I make them up. The final thing that I'm going to need from all of you is I'm going to need a lot of suggestions to inspire the players throughout this match. It's improv. They need a place to start from. So what I'm going to do, we have this kind of handy dividing line, so I'm going to divide you right here. You just have to make a choice. You gotta, there you go. Okay, yeah. It's like the Mason-Dixon line. You gotta choose. So it's topical. My Civil War jokes. That's fine. Yeah, groan all you want at me. I am wearing polyester. I'm not taking any points away from myself. So I'm going to divide you into 2 groups. This side I'm going to call you Section 1. Section 1, congratulations. Section 1, on the count of 3, I just want you to shout out any color. 1, 2, 3. Great. All right. Well done. So over here, all of you, including my friends in the back, you are all Section A. Congratulations, Section A. We're all equals. Together we're a delicious steak sauce. So Section A, on the count of 3, I just want you to shout out any kind of car. 1, 2, 3. Those sounded like cars. I heard Lamborghini. Thank you. That was great. Section 1. I think you can outdo them. What do you think? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Section 1. Any pizza topic. 1, 2, 3. No. Section A. You gonna take that from them? No. All right. On the count of 3, I want you to just yell out any shape. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I don't even know if those were all shapes. That's great. I heard red too. But that's fine. We will take it. What you gotta do is when I come to you for a suggestion, just shout it out like that, loudly, proudly, and minding that out of bounds foul. I will take the first thing that I hear. You are all warmed up. I'm warmed up. The final thing that we need to establish is every time I say the following phrase, I want you to erupt into massive applause. All right? Far louder than your numbers would suggest. And that phrase is, captains to the playing field! It's very weird. You can shake hands in front of me now. Go ahead. Let's do it. Yeah. That was very, okay, that was weird too. All right. Break it up. I don't know what's happening anymore. Captain Blue, Captain Red, Captain Blue. I want a nice clean match. No jokes below the belt. For our opening coin toss.
Ooh.
Captain Red, which hand is the coin in? No, I'm sorry. So you get to choose our opening.
Try, Dylan.
Yeah. What would you like to challenge the red team to?
We'd love to challenge you to categories.
Do you accept?
Yes.
Good, yeah, no choice. Prepare your team.
All right.
So the game of categories, I'm going to get all of the players up onto the field, and we're going to get a category from you. And every time I point at a player, they have to give me a different thing in that category. But what makes this different from just a game of categories, where I would just point and they'd say things in the categories, anytime I want, I can then say, which is also a, and they will have to name a new category that the thing they just said fits in. So for instance, if we were doing US presidents and I'm pointing at them and they say Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, I could say which is also a, and they might say brand of car, right? And then from then on, that's the new category. It'll work like that. However, it's an elimination game. If they can't come up with anything, if they repeat something that's already been said, if they say something I don't like, if they spit on anyone in the front row, they will be out of there. That's fun. You can do it with me. They will be out of there. Yeah, see, it's fun. All right, so I need a broad category of things to get them started.
Board games.
Board games. A+ suggestion. You get the first ref treat of the night. There you go. That's excellent. All right, board games is our suggestion. Pardon me, my friends. Sorry, we're going to get friendly. This is a game of categories. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Chess.
Sorry.
Parcheesi.
Monopoly.
Clue.
Checkers.
Clue.
Nope. I'm sorry, that would be a repetition. Sorry, this isn't categories. Yep, it's single elimination, so Jim is out of there. No, sorry.
First one out.
There is another game where you lose one hand and then you get eliminated. That's not this one. So, board games burn through pretty quickly. What's another category?
Cookies.
Cookies, that's great. I love it. Cookies, here we go.
Chocolate chip.
Macadamia.
Snickerdoodle.
Cowboy.
Which is also a
Type of historical figure.
types of historical figures.
Goblin. Spanish explorer.
Minor.
French guy.
All right, I'm not going to take any more in nationalities, though.
Blacksmith.
Jester.
Cat wrangler.
Which is also a
Person who loves pets.
persons who love pets.
Me.
Zookeeper.
Grandma's.
The dog owner down the street.
Veterinarians.
Which is also a
Vocation.
vocation or job.
Cobbler.
Dentist.
Rocket scientist.
Phlebotomist.
Accountant.
Blacksmith. Doctor. Lawyer.
Deep sea fisherman.
Teacher.
Which is also a
Low-paying job.
it's a bummer, but it's true. Low-paying job.
Burger flipper.
Babysitter.
Sadly improviser.
Gas station attendant.
Librarian.
Gas station flipper.
I'm sorry, there it is.
You see them. They're out there.
All right, red team, all of your hopes lie with Tiffany now.
Come on, red team.
Category quiz.
Let's get a new category.
Tacos.
The category of tacos. Who said tacos?
Me.
Yeah, you get a treat. There you go. What a wild category. I love it. All right, tacos.
Carnitas.
Soft shell.
Hard shell. Carnitas.
Tacos was too hard. All right. Coming back here. All right, my friends. Fish. Animals. That's great. Thank you.
Animals.
I'm giving out a lot of treats, but they're worth it. Animals. Animals. Here we go.
Zebra.
Hippopotamus.
Cow.
Which is also a
Something that you can eat.
things you can eat.
Lamb.
Carrots.
Chocolate.
Tacos.
Licorice.
Pig. Pizza. Lasagna.
Burritos. Lemonade. Cherries.
You can't eat lemonade. You drink it.
Let's go, Tiffany. Come on.
Johanna had said frozen lemonade. Yeah, I need that. I need that. All right, we need a final category for them. Final category. Dish soap. That is so specific and delightful. Dish soap. All right, dish soap. Here we go.
Palm olive.
God. Up and up.
Costco generic.
Great value.
Safeway generic.
Which is also
A name associated with a grocery store.
a name associated with it.
New Seasons.
Fred Meyer.
Vons. Albertsons.
Which is also a
Name of the guy who lives in your attic who scares you.
names of guys in your attic scaring you.
Dr. Old Pink.
Elliot the Carver. Monique.
Which is also a
Lesser known Caribbean island.
lesser known Caribbean island.
Come on, Tiffany.
Bermuda.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I sure would.
That makes it a 5 for the Pearl District attorneys and 0 for the Boone's Fairy Godmother.
All right, let's get a big hand when I get the red captain up here. How about Tiffany? How about Tiffany? That's a big come from behind win. So you get to choose a game for just your team to play. What's that going to be?
We would like to play 3x5.
Very good choice. So for the game of 3x5, each player is going to give me a category. I'm going to get 5 things in that category for each of them, and then you'll see what happens. So let's get our first player. Who's it going to be? Tiffany, what would you like as your category?
I would like,
Look, come on. All right.
I would like Star Trek characters or species.
Okay, Star Trek characters or species? Shout them out.
Borg.
Borg. Spock.
Kirk.
Kirk.
Gorn.
Ooh, Gorn. All right. I need one more. What was it? Scott. I'm going to take Scotty because I want to hear it. Gorn and Scotty. Great. Well done. Jim, what would you like? as your category?
Occupations, please.
Occupations. All right. So shout them out.
Baker.
Baker.
Dentist.
Dentist.
Nurse.
Dentist, musician, and nurse.
Tattoo artist.
Yeah! All right, that's 5. Person, musician, nurse, and tattoo artist. Okay, there we go. And Dylan, what would you like as your category?
How about household objects?
How about, I'm curious to see how this works. Household objects.
Toilet paper.
Oh, wow, okay, I heard.
I want that one.
All I heard was egg beater and then a bunch of
Scotch
things.
tape.
Scotch tape.
Toilet paper. Shoehorn.
Vacuum. Dish soap and a shoehorn. What Dawn dish soap? Yes. Oh, yeah. I appreciate your brand loyalty. And shoehorn. All right, give yourselves a hand. All right, here's why this is going to be crazy. The red team is about to perform a scene. However, at any point I can blow my whistle, call out an individual player, and one of these things. They must then take that thing on and continue the scene. So if the category had been accents and I called out Dylan's Swedish, he would have to continue the scene in a Swedish accent. However, the categories are Star Trek characters and species, jobs, and household objects. So
Easy.
Who knows what this is going to be? Let's get them started with a suggestion of a location where people work.
Microsoft.
Car dealership.
What was that?
Car dealership.
Car dealership. Yeah, car dealership.
Mountain.
Are you, Smarties?
Really
No, I'm
good.
good. Smarties. All right. And hand them to the front. All right, great. So, car dealership is the suggestion. This is a game of 3x5. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Egan.
Well, I'm looking for something that I can take my family in, but it's also a little fun to drive.
You would like to get an SUV, I'm guessing, because they're really big and they're also very maneuverable.
Jim Baker.
See, you can fit a lot of things into one of these SUVs, like your whole family can just get there in the front seat.
Tiffany. Kirk.
I wonder, how's the gas mileage? I don't want to have to keep stopping to fill up.
The gas mileage just grows and grows the more you drive it.
Derek! I knew I'd find you down here. We can't afford a new car.
Dylan. Egg beater.
I keep trying to tell you, Derek.
There's no need to wave your arms at me. We can find a directive to drive this car off the lot.
Tiffany. Gorn. Jim. Musician.
Well, you two need to get together in harmony here. Because if I'm going to make a sale on this, the two of you both have to agree on the car.
Dylan. Vacuum cleaner.
You know, I think you're right.
We really do need to
Tiffany. Spock.
I find your way of looking under the car most illogical.
But you've cleaned the floor very nicely.
Jim. Nurse.
Your thoughts to my thoughts.
And let me take your temperature here.
My mind to your mind.
Dylan. Scotch tape.
This is the right choice of vehicle. You are and always shall be my husband.
I'm so happy I found you.
Tiffany. Borg.
This car will be assimilated into our family. Resistance is useless.
Jim. Dentist.
Okay, open wide. Yeah, I think you want this one. This car is going to be perfect. Hold on just a second now.
Dylan. Shoehorn.
You know what? You guys should get more comfortable.
Your individuality will be added to the rear bucket seat.
Jim. Tattoo artist. Tiffany. Scotty. Dylan. Dawn dish soap.
We could get this car to run, but I'd have to bypass the engine and light it up like a Christmas tree.
The game of barely controlled chaos. I mean 3x5. All right. Lock that game away in your thought pocket. You're going to need to refer back to it in a little while. In the meantime, Blue Captain, get on the So you now get to choose a game for your your team to play? What's that going to be?
Well, I've been looking at this audience and loving it. I'm hoping we can get some help in playing moving bodies.
Oh, okay. So we need an audience volunteer, a loyal fan who will help us out with this game. No, this is volunteering. This is trying to draft someone else. Volunteering means this. So, anybody want to help us out? You won't have to speak at all. Yeah! What is your name again?
Charlotte.
Say it again?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, give it up for Charlotte. Charlotte, come on up. So, Charlotte, did you ever play with like dolls or action figures when you were a kid?
Not really.
Okay. This will go great. So, the way that this is going to work is the blue team, they can say any of their own dialogue, and they will say any of their own dialogue, but they can't move on their own. You will have to do all of the moving of them. Okay? So, if you wanted to make John here wave hello, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Good. I've been doing comedy sports a very long time. I have never seen that. That was amazing. So, great. And as you can see, if you let go of his hand, it just stays exactly where you left it, all right? So if you wanted to put his hand back down, you would, just for the sake of example, go ahead. Yeah. Great. All right. Excellent.
Perfect.
This is going to be amazing. All right. Now, if you wanted to make John walk, you'll tap him just on the back of the knee, the low knee, not the high knee. Yes, there you go. Great. It's a joke. Now, the only other thing to be aware of is that these are human beings, and if you break them, you buy. All right. So don't touch them in a way that wouldn't be cool to touch a stranger, but otherwise feel free to move them about however you want. Sound good? Great. All right. Let's get them a really physical activity as a suggestion.
Kayaking.
Yep, absolutely. So this is a game of moving bodies. Blue team, your suggestion is kayaking. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes!
Charlotte, you ready?
I don't know.
All right. Let's give some support to Charlotte. And take it away.
Woo! Woo! These rapids are awesome! Oh boy, I gotta paddle real hard. Oh, hard and fast I gotta paddle. Yeah! Woo! Hands free! Just go down the rapids!
Yeah, and I'm following next to you side by side using just my arms to move the water.
The water moves you, my friend. Hey, you're in my boat.
Oh! We can do this together. I think it's more efficient.
Let me get a good look at you. There you are.
It's so good to see you. I missed you so much.
Aw. Yeah.
Oh, boys! Oh, boys! It's the siren of the river! I'm over here flipping my flop on this rock!
Oh my gosh. Why don't you come over here?
I would love to come over there! I'm just trying to flip my way over!
Dylan, sirens are dangerous.
But she's so beautiful. I just want to high five her.
Oh,
yeah.
High five! This is beautiful! Watch my dance moves while I sing you a siren song!
Oh no, I need to plug my ears.
Of the ocean, but it's really just a river. 1, 2, 3.
I can't listen. I can't. I'm listening.
You're listening, and waterfalls. And when I stop singing, you'll come to me. You won't be able to ignore me.
we go.
Everybody say.
All right. Give it up for Charlotte. All right.
Good job,
Now, some of you
Red.
may be thinking to yourselves, why did the referee just give her fly swatters? Well, those are Judges Wapners. Let me see who has Judges Wapners here tonight. All right, a few of you, excellent. All right, so those are our audience judges, our loyal fan judges. If you're thinking to yourself, hey, I want to be a judge, well, you can get your judgeship here just like you can get it anywhere in America. You buy it! Yeah. However, here it is a steal at $30.
5.
It's 5? Who runs this business? You do! Oh, I do? Oh, no. All right, well, choices were made. So, if you're interested in becoming an audience judge, you can either help out a team or you can buy some Judges Wapners from our friends over in the concession area. Now, judges, you've just seen 2 games. It's time to get judgmental. But before we do, I need to swear you all in as audience judges. So if you have a pair of Wapners, please hold them up and repeat after me. I swear, by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. I'll be there. All right, you're all judges. Thank you, Jane. That was lovely. All right, from the red team, we saw the game of 3x5 with, among other things, Dawn dish soap. From the blue team, we saw the game of moving bodies with some very low high kicks. Applaud for both, and feel free to yell the color that you want the judges to vote for. But here we go. On the count of 3, hold up the Wapner that you want to win the next 5 points. 1, 2, 3. All right. 5 points to the red team. Thank you. Well done, Blue. Well done. But there was 1 blue vote back there. I'm going to give 1 point to the blue team. All right. Okay, go crazy when I say, Red Captain, get up here. I didn't mean you, but that was fine. You have widened your lead. You get to play another game with your team. What's it going to be?
We would like to play Out of the Woods.
Oh, Lost in the Woods.
That's what I meant.
Absolutely. That's a brave choice.
I'm
All
still
right.
lost in the woods.
Yep, that's fair. For this, we need to send the whole red team out of here. So on the count of 3, everybody say, bye, red team. 1, 2, 3. All right, out they go. All right. I need, yeah, thank you. All right. For this game, I need a general location.
North.
Okay. Maybe not as general as North, and maybe not as specific as Panama. I mean something more like the beach. What was it?
The Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains. Excellent. Okay, Rocky Mountains. Well done. All right. So Rocky Mountains. Now what I need is just shout out things that you would find in the Rocky Mountains, objects, things like that.
Mushrooms.
A bear.
A billy goat. Billy goat.
Really want you to hear Billy Goats.
You did. Mushrooms, keep them coming.
Mountain lions.
Mountain lions, cougars, and unison. So.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Tourists. What was that? Hikers? Hikers, great. Okay, great. Mountain lions. Okay. Here's the way this is going to work. They're going to come back here. We're going to tell them that their location is the Rocky Mountains. But there are 3 special words that if they say them, you are all going to yell at them, die!
Oh my God.
Okay? It's okay. They chose this. The words that I'm going to take are hikers, pine cones, and mountain lions. Okay? those are the die words. If they say the die words, the person who said it must immediately come up with a reason for their character to die. The game ends when they say these 3 words and they die, or if they say the special hallelujah word, which I'm going to say is tourists. Yeah. Which might happen. If they say the hallelujah word, everyone is returned from the dead and the game immediately ends. Okay? So, they're going to be doing their scene. They're going to be trying to say either a die word or the hallelujah word. Once again, the die words were pine cones, mountain lions. I will not accept cougars. I'm taking specifically mountain lions. Okay? And hikers. And the hallelujah word is tourists. So what I want you to do is when they are performing their scene, if they are getting close to one of those words, I want you to egg them on with a little okay? If they're getting farther away, feel free to go All right. And that's it. The game will end when they say the words or they say tourists. We will see. And if they need a little extra assistance, the blue team can provide it. All right, so let's get the red team back in here on the count of 3 by saying, we miss you. 1, 2, 3. We miss you! Here they come. In the hand. All right. Your location for this game of Lost in the Woods.
Oh, wait, are the words going to be on there? Because I don't want to see.
Yeah, don't.
I'll be this way. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, don't look. All right. Your location for the game of Lost in the Woods is the Rocky Mountains.
Oh.
All right. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Egan.
Oh my gosh! It's a Yeti!
You caught me. I was just waking up from a nap.
Oh! I climbed all this place up because it's the most beautiful place in the entire world. I can hear my voice yodeling all over the place.
Well, I don't want you humans in my territory.
Look, I'm not going to disturb the snow or anything like that.
What's now that yellow over there, then?
All right, I confess, that was me. I didn't realize you were watching me.
Well, I wasn't. I looked away. Now listen! I don't want you and your friends climbing up my mountain anymore, or mountaineering, or rock climbing, or belaying yourself.
Josh, are you scaring the tourists again?
That's it. You said how did you get away with it? That's what you get. What a Reds. They got out of being lost in the woods in 1 minute and 15 seconds. All right. Amazing. And thankfully, we didn't have to deal with whether or not the Yeti was watching any further than that. So, keep that game locked away in your brain bucket. We're going to need to refer back to it. In the meantime, Blue Captain, get up here. All right, so you get to play a game with your team. What's that going to be?
We would love to play Pavlovian response.
All right, get your teammates. All right.
Yeah.
So, for the game of Pavlovian response, we're going to get each of them a different trigger and a response, just like Pavlov ringing the bell and the dog salivating. So, we're going to start off. The two of you are going to plug your ears, hum to yourselves. Kevin, step forward. All right. Kevin is going to be triggered by John. Anytime John touches himself or anyone else, Kevin is going to do something really loud. What is it? You can make that sound. Whatever that was. Okay? Got it? Great, thank you. All right. Okay. Johanna is going to be triggered by Kevin. Anytime Kevin raises his voice, Johanna is... what's a mythological creature?
Universe.
Those were all in unison. I'm going to take Pegasus. You are going to turn slightly more into a Pegasus. Just by gradations. Okay, great. Excellent, okay. John, you're going to be triggered by Johanna. Anytime Johanna's arms go out in any way, you are going to, John's going to do something really physical. What is it?
Good boy.
Jumping jacks.
Punch himself.
You're going to punch yourself.
That's easier than jumping jacks.
That's true. You know how hard to punch yourself, so
yes, I do.
yeah. So you got that. You know your trigger and everything. All right, great. Get your teammates. All right, give them a hand. Okay. We are going to get them a scene suggestion, and let's get a relationship between two people that isn't family. Dr. Patient. Dr. Patient. And if we can get coworkers in there, also great. Okay. This is a game of Pavlovian response. Players, you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
It's not good.
I didn't think it was good, doctor. I have not been feeling well.
Well, I need to prescribe you gummy worms.
I love gummy worms.
Yeah, there's not enough excitement in your life.
I mean, this pain in my chest and my back and the backs of my knees has been pretty exciting. How long do these take to...
It's instant.
I'm feeling a little bit of something, yeah. Do I just keep taking them?
Yeah, you keep taking them.
Okay. I mean, you just gave me a small handful, like... I guess-
Dr. Johnson, are you prescribing whack?
I am prescribing whack.
You have abandoned Western medicine.
Have I now?
Yes, you have.
Do that again.
You abandoned Western
Should I not be taking this medicine?
No. You should just start with a simple Tylenol.
I'll come back for it.
No, just get it now. Get it
No!
now. I'm sorry, you have to take it yourself. And here, why don't you take the bottle too? All right, well, I'll just set them there for you.
Oh, good.
No!
Doctor!
You can't!
I'm still
She
in...
can!
How dare you!
How dare I?
Look, a window I can get out of!
You've lost your patient. She's on the run.
But I'm back because I'm loyal!
Well, there you have it. That was the game of Pavlovian response. So, judges, it is once again time to get judgmental. From the red team, we had the game of Lost in the Woods in the Rocky Mountains. From the blue team, we had the game of Pavlovian response. Everybody shout for the team that you want to win. Judges, let me see those whoppers on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to give 4 points to the blue team and And 1 point to the red team. All right. With a score of 5-11, that means I need the blue captain up here. All right. You are in silver medal territory.
Cool.
You're losing. I'm going to allow you to play a catch-up round of 5 things. Do you accept?
I accept.
Good choice. You need to send someone out of the room for this. Who's it going to be?
We're sending John out.
All right, and someone, Jim is going to go make sure that John doesn't cheat. All right. So this is a guessing game. We have sent John outside with Jim to watch him because John is a notorious cheater. So this is a game of 5 things. What I need to start us off, my friends back here, let's get a hobby. Yeah, a hobby.
Bird watching.
Bird watching, great. Let's get a sport.
Soccer.
Soccer, great, excellent. All right, I got bird watching, I got soccer. Soccer is a team sport. Let's get an individual sport.
Fencing.
Pickleball and fencing. And finally, this is something that you might do on a date.
Kiss.
Yeah, kissing. All right, kissing, great. All right, so these are our 5 things. Now, John is going to have to guess these 5 things, but John is really good at this game. We need to make it much, much harder. So we're going to start with bird watching. When you're watching birds, you're watching a bird, but we're going to replace that bird with a non-bird cartoon character. SpongeBob. All right, so instead of a bird, he's watching SpongeBob. Instead of using binoculars, he's using a food. Pineapple. That's going in my pocket. I'm going to use it in a second. Binoculars are a pineapple. We're going to do soccer next. We're going to get rid of the ball. We're going to use a hot dog for the ball. John is playing, instead of playing against a regular team, he is playing against a group of people from history. Vikings. Vikings. Yeah. And his team is conquistadors. All right, great. Next is pickleball. We're going to get rid of the pickleball, and we are going to replace it with something enormous, huge.
Jupiter.
Jupiter. Correct. That is enormous. The ball is Jupiter, yeah. And instead of playing on a pickleball court, he is playing at some famous location.
Wrigley Field.
The White House. The White House is where he is playing pickleball. Fencing. He is fencing at Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrigley Field. That's really hard. Instead of fencing against a regular opponent, he's fencing against a concept, an idea.
Patriarchy.
I'm going to take them both, but he is fencing against patriarchy, as we all should be. All right, and finally, kissing. Instead of using his lips to kiss, he is using gravity. Yeah. Who is a celebrity who's not in trouble for anything?
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. What a lucky guy. He's kissing Dolly Parton. Wow. Yeah. All right. Those are the 5 things. Give yourselves a hand. Those are really good. Those are really good. So here is how this is going to work, everybody. When John comes back in here, they are going to have to get him to guess all 5 of these things with all of those replacements. But they can't say, hey, I'm using gravity instead of lips, because it would be a really dumb game. They can only communicate using mime and gibberish, okay? Gibberish being a nonsense, made-up language, doesn't mean anything, and mime being the art of being stuck in a box, right? In addition to that, they cannot do the activity until they get John to do the activity, and John doesn't know what the activity is. So that's really hard. The one concession I do give them is I let them put these in whichever order they want. We're going to hear that order in a moment. The other thing to know is that this is a timed game. They have a grand total of 5 minutes to try to get, all 5 things. This is the hardest game we play, and you will see why in a moment. If they get all 5 things, I'm going to give them 3 bonus points. Yeah. And they will take a big lead at that point. But first off, I need to hear the order that we are going to be putting these in. And this is me vamping for a moment until they give me that order. Hey, we also teach classes here. We'll tell you more about that soon. All right. Thank you. Great. Here is that order. Everybody ready? Here we go. They're going to start off by getting John to do some bird watching. But the bird is SpongeBob and his binoculars are a pineapple. Say it with me. That is number 1. Then John will be fencing against the patriarchy at Wrigley Field. That is number 2. Then John will be playing pickleball. The ball is Jupiter and the court is the White House. That's number 3. He will then be kissing using gravity instead of lips. And his partner is Dolly Parton. That's number 4. And finally, like we're ever going to get there, he will be playing soccer. His ball is a hot dog. His opponents are Vikings, and his team is Conquistadors. That is number 5. All right, we got to get John back in here on the count of 3 by yelling, hey, good luck. 1, 2, 3. Hey, good luck. Here it comes. Give him a big hand. Let's go, John. You got this, dude. Oh boy, John. Buckle up, buddy. You got 5 minutes. Tourists. Yeah. That's right. You got 5 minutes on the clock for the game of 5 things. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Scarrow. Where is Scarrow? Where is Scarrow? Where is Scarrow? Scarrow.
John, step forward. What are you doing?
Oh, I am bird watching, but instead of a bird, I'm watching SpongeBob SquarePants.
And?
Patrick?
We'll fix it. Okay, they're gonna fix it.
All right. I'm bird watching, but I'm using SpongeBob's pineapple house as my binoculars.
And you are watching
SpongeBob.
Yes. Yay! I'll accept that. That is 1. Next one. 3.5 minutes.
Oh, bust it off.
baba? Ah, mira, skara, desnesna. Skara.
All right, step forward. What are you doing?
I'm fencing, but my epee is a toxic masculinity. And instead of in an arena, I'm doing it inside the bubble gum of a baseball player.
That is much closer than you think it is. But neither of those are right. You want to move on?
Yeah.
We're going to move on. All right. Here we go.
Boonk, 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 boonk.
2 minutes. Score.
This screw was now. This got a skin.
What are you doing?
I am playing pickleball at the White House, or the net is the White House, and the ball is Jupiter.
It wasn't the net. You were at the White House, but I will accept it. That's 2. Two things remaining, and 1 minute 8 seconds to go. Go. 1 minute.
Oh no, it goes up.
45. What are you doing?
I'm planning a smooch, but my lips are gravity, and I'm kissing Jessica Rabbit.
I want to fix it.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at the clock.
In like 2 seconds.
Okay, 2 seconds. Here we go. All right, that was 7 seconds.
All right. Taylor Swift.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna move on to the final one.
All right.
You got 18 seconds.
Beautiful.
Go.
Scabba!
Oh, let's get him.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, John. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm playing football, also known as soccer. The soccer ball is a hot dog. I'm playing against Vikings.
It's very impressive. Who is your team?
The chinchillas.
Right root word, right root language. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to give them 5 seconds to try to get who his team is. 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
helped, I'm
That
sure.
definitely helped. All right, who's your team, John?
We are, benditos.
No, I'm sorry. Who was his team? Conquistadors. Yeah. But he did get 2 correct. What's that make our score, Shane?
Why, boss, that makes it 11 Pearl District Attorneys and 7 Boone's Fairy Godmothers.
Yeah. 7-11, the convenient score. All right.
He's impervious.
Yeah. Num, 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 num. Num, num. Yeah, give me your groans. I will take them. I made that up on the spot. I was proud of it. All right. Okay. I want to tell you a little bit about what is happening immediately after this match. Because it's super fun. We have a show called Stumptown Tonight. It is an improvised talk show. We've got a guest. We've got, I think, a couple of guests.
Yes.
We got, it's a really, really fun show. And guess what? Because you already have tickets for this, it is absolutely free. Yeah. It'll be starting about 5-ish minutes after this show ends. So if you feel like sticking around and catching it, it'll be about, what, 35 minutes long?
40.
35 or 40 minutes long. Feel free to stick around. Also, this is the last weekend that you'll be able to stick around for free for these late shows. Starting next weekend, we are doing full-length 9 o'clock, 18 and over shows. So if you're enjoying this, but you are a legal adult and you're like, I'd like some more adult stuff mixed in, you can check out our late night calendar starting next week. All right, but this brings us to our halftime. Some things that you can do during halftime. You can go over to that counter there and get some concessions. You can go back into the restrooms and deconcess. Don't confuse those. You can check out our website on your phones and not talk to people. That's normally referred to as the Seattle option. We will see you after a very brief Comedy Sports Halftime!
Who's ready to get to the second half? Well then let's welcome back all of tonight's players!
Let's get this show on the road. Welcome back, everybody! I hope you had a nice halftime. We're going to dive right back in. What is our score right now, Shane?
I'd love to tell you.
Oh.
Here it comes. It's 7-11.
So none of the players bribed you during halftime.
I know, weirdly enough, and I said how much I love candy.
Yeah. And we've got candy all over.
Literally so easy.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we're going to move forward. So I need everybody to go crazy when I say, captains to the playing field. That was so awkward. All right. So I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of Mega Replay. Yeah. Blue team, you are still a little bit behind.
Okay.
I'm going to let you choose if you want to go first or second.
We'll go second.
Good choice. All right. So you will go.
Tacky.
You will go first.
Yes, we'll go
Okay. You will go just vaguely insult your opponent. All right. What you are going to see is you're going to see a brief 45-second to 1 minute scene from the red team, and then we're going to mess with it. You'll see what happens. Hello. What is your first name? Vicky. Vicky starts with a V.
Yep.
Always check. Vicky, what is something else that starts with a V?
Not many things.
Vacuum. Great, vacuum.
Good choice.
Vacuum is making another appearance in our show. So this is 45 seconds to 1 minute. Red team, are you ready?
Yes!
I don't know, it just stopped working.
Well, let's take a closer look.
All right, I'll turn it on. Okay. Oh, look at your arm. It's like, it's mutating.
I hear something. Don't go to the zoo today.
Hey, Steve, you should take a look at this guy's arm.
Oh my gosh, you hurt your arm in the vacuum?
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
It's fluttering around there like some sort of goose.
You will marry a fish someday.
You know, we could probably put this on the internet and make some money on
No,
it.
I don't want anybody to know about this. Turn the vacuum back on.
Okay. Oh no, it's getting all of you! Oh.
Turn it off!
Well, now you're all wiggly.
That was our neutral setup.
So neutral.
All right, we are going to see the blue team do that exact same scene, word for word. Here we go.
Oh no, it's just not working.
Oh, let's take a look.
Let me turn it on.
Oh, turn it off!
Oh no, man! Oh no!
Oh,
What's
my
wrong
hands
with your
are
arm?
strange. Oh, don't look at the sun.
I can't help it! I do it all the time!
Oh no!
Oh, Steve!
Hey there, brother! Look at your arms all weird!
Oh, we share the same father.
Wait, all three of us?
Yes.
We're brothers?
Yes, we are.
Whoa!
We're so related.
Wait, maybe something will happen if I turn it back on.
Oh! Turn it off!
No, I'm not watching this!
Turn it off! Turn it off! Please turn it off!
I got you, brother!
All right. Seamless. Yeah, like looking in the mirror, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. All right. Now we're gonna mess with it a little bit more. I would like an American accent. Transatlantic, and let's get two European accents. I heard first things that I heard were Swedish and German. Okay, so we're gonna see that scene again in those three accents: transatlantic, Swedish, and German. Red team, you ready?
Yes! Well, the other day I plugged it in and it simply stopped working. Honestly, I don't know with products bought anymore. They just don't last.
Oh yeah, we should take it to IKEA.
That's a swell idea. Why don't I turn it on and show you?
Oh no!
Holy cow, mister!
My arm!
That's what I call a situation that really sucks.
Turn it off, please!
Whatever you want.
Sense your arm is hurting.
It is, it's whispering to me.
Straighten it out before you put it back in there again.
Now just a minute, we could put this on the internet on the TikToks, you know?
Good idea.
Oh no, I don't like attention. I don't want people to know about
You could get lots of followers.
Yeah, plenty of them around the world.
You like chocolate?
Of course I like chocolate.
Don't worry, we will deal with the groaner at the end of the game, but we are not done yet. Now what I would like is, let's get some high school cliques, groups from high school. I heard emos, I heard mean girls, I heard both. What was that? Okay, all right. I'm gonna take. Those are really good. I'm gonna take theater kids. But Mr. Socialites, I'm coming to you for our next round. All right. What is what were those again? Emo, mean girls,
theater kids.
and theater kids. All right. We're gonna see that same scene as emos. Mean Girls and Theater Kids. Vegan!
I brought it here for you to look at. It's broken.
I'd help you, but I need to help myself.
But please, sir.
You know what? Maybe it'll hurt me and it'll be good.
Well, let me turn it on first. And by turning it on, I mean I'm gonna save the world one day. I'm gonna make a difference in this world, and you'll see, world. Here, I'm turning it on now. It's on.
Sure, whatever.
Turn it off now.
Things aren't as good as you think they are. The world is dark, and you should see the darkness, just like I do every day.
I'll never see it that way. I see light everywhere. Oh, it's Sasha.
Oh my god, what a freak.
Even Kevin's hand was emo. All right, my friend, I need a genre of movie.
Horror.
Yeah, let's do horror.
Yeah, okay.
Consensus.
All right, you get a rough treat for coming up with horror. Yes, yeah. So we are going to see from the red team that same scene as a horror movie.
Something's wrong with it. I mean, I got such a good deal on it. I bought it from an estate sale at that old insane asylum where all the children died. I can't imagine.
God, no. No, don't turn it on.
The thing is, it comes on by itself. There it goes.
I don't feel good about this. Get it away. I'm bleeding. What? Turn it off. It's under the incantation.
Zapla tuba diba.
Oh, you are bleeding.
Hey, Steve.
Very tasty.
Open your mouth.
I was going to.
Steve's from our Romanian office.
There were so many different kinds of horror going on there. Amazing. All right, from my friends in the back, let's get a genre of TV show.
Psychic detective.
Psychic detective.
Psychic detective. Which is actually a really big genre of television. Psychic detective. Begin.
Wait, I know what's wrong. The machine will eat us.
Eat us?
Yes, we must let it. Trust me.
Okay. I mean, they picked it up from the dumpster out in the back alley.
Here, I'll turn it on. I knew that would happen.
Oh my god. You can predict everything. Will I get married?
Yes, you will get married, but not to someone you love. You'll get divorced eventually and marry someone else, and you'll get divorced once more.
So glad I came to the psychic detective.
I knew you would be here.
You'll never catch me!
That's time! The game of Mega Replay! All right. Now, for the second half, I am going to allow everyone to vote, not just our judges. For the second half will be a representative democracy. We got to choose which team is going to get the next 5 points. The red team gave us the setup scene, the scene with accents, and the horror scene. The blue team gave us the replay scene, the scene with high school cliques, and the psychic detective scene. So, applaud for both, but applaud much louder for the team you want to win the next 5 points. Was it the red team?
This scoring update brought to you by Nan's Demonic Vacuum Cleaners. Your psychic detective friends will love it.
This seems like a great opportunity for me to shout out, handling all of our amazing screen stuff tonight, Marianne Rambo. Marianne Rambo is not even in the building. Marianne is doing this from a remote location. We don't know where. Stark Tower. That's where. All right, thank you. Now, before we can move forward, we did have a foul.
Yes, we did.
We had a groaner foul. Tiffany, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to apologize to the loyal fans.
I'm sorry that you are all victims of that, but I too am also a victim. I'm a victim of Kevin's bullying. Before the show, Kevin pestered me and said, I bet you can't get a groaner foul. He's been texting and emailing me all week. So I'm sorry, but I'm sorry I let myself be bullied by Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin.
Okay. So you need to decide whether or not you accept that apology. If you accept that apology, applaud now. Good apology. If you deny that apology, applaud now. Yeah. 2 points removed from the match.
You're a bunch of enablers.
What now, Tiffany? What now?
Make your score 12-9.
Okay. Go crazy when I say captains to the playing field. What is happening?
It's crazy.
It's called improv.
When did I lose all control of the match? Probably a while ago. All right. So I am going to challenge both teams to the game of Laugh Out.
All right.
Prepare your teams.
Will do.
All right.
Laugh out.
Oh, the game is Laugh Out. Now, these players obviously, they like making you laugh, but they want you to know that they are serious dramatic actors as well. And they want to prove their acting chops to all of you. What they're going to do is they are going to perform a scene. We'll get a player up from each team. They will begin performing a scene. If I hear a laugh from more than 3 of you, I will blow my whistle and call that player out. They will rotate out. A new player will come in and pick up where they left off. So exact same scene, exact same moment, continuing forward. They are trying not to make you laugh. You can laugh, it's fine, but they are trying not to make you laugh. So again, if it's more than like 3 people, I will call a rotation. The team with the fewest rotations at the end of the game, the least funny team, will win 5 points. Okay? So, Shane, you'll be tracking these rotations?
Oh, I'd love to.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for making that point.
Yep. All right, let's get a player up from each team.
All right, Jim. Don't let Kevin push you around.
And from my friends in the back, what is a serious situation? Minding that out of bounds foul, but a serious situation. An argument between friends, yeah,
Oh.
sure is. There you go. Laffy taffy for you. Yeah. All right. An argument between friends is your suggestion. This is a game of laugh out. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Derek, I apologize. I didn't know she was your girlfriend.
It's too late for apologies. She broke up with me now.
Look, I never meant to hurt you or her.
But you did.
Kevin.
What can I say? It happened. She likes me.
Oh, you, Jim.
So Sometimes people just click.
She didn't say that to you about me. I mean,
I don't know what just happened. Both of you.
Look, we shouldn't let this come between us. All right?
Because we are roommates who share the same room, I agree.
Rent's too expensive. I don't want to move out.
Oh, this is awkward. You're both here.
Tiffany.
I don't want to move out either. But we can't share everything and everyone.
Kevin.
You two are talking about sharing me?
Jim.
Did I hear sharing? I'm here to apply as the third roommate in the room.
this is getting complicated.
I agree. Let's go to our room.
We're in it, you moron.
John.
I suppose you're both going to fall in love with her next.
I think it's already happening.
What about me?
The three of you.
Now let's go back to our room.
That got complicated so fast. Which is why you shouldn't betray your friend's trust. All right. Shane, which team had the fewest rotations?
That would be the red team.
Please, funny!
5 points to the red team.
5 points red. That makes our score 12-14.
Wowza! All right. Let's go crazy, as I say, for the final time tonight. Captains to the playing field.
Get used to
He
it,
loves
buddy.
it.
You're all right.
I didn't like that. All right, folks, I've got bad news, but I've got good news. The bad news is we have reached the final game of the match.
No.
But the good news is we still got one more game! So, I challenge both teams to the game of last action joke.
Yeah.
You accept?
Yes, we
Yeah.
accept.
All right, let's get all of our players
Let's
up.
do it.
For the game of last action joke, this game is based on the action movies of the 80s and 90s, wherein the hero from the action movie would kill a bad guy and then make a pun about it. This was really common for like 20 years in the movies. So, for instance, if the weapon was a pencil, it might be, yeah, get the point. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that is a Groner-worthy joke. The Groner foul is suspended.
Yes!
So,
Yeah.
if the players make a joke that makes you groan, laugh, chortle, guffaw, weep quietly, any sound that you make from an orifice above your neck will earn them a point. Thank you. The only way for them not to earn a point with their joke is for you to sit in angry silence, which sounds like this. There it is. All right. So let's start off by getting them a suggestion of what is an object that it couldn't possibly hurt anybody.
A sponge.
A sponge. Great. Sponge is your first suggestion. I will be your first victim. This is a game of last action joke. Players, you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
See you in hole.
Boom! That should make your pants square.
Woo! It's the dawn of a new day!
have cleaned you up.
Oh, poor us.
All right, that was all the sponge jokes. Something else that wouldn't be likely I've heard anyway. Cotton ball was what I heard from over here. I heard that. It's going in my pocket. Cotton ball is your suggestion.
We'll never make up.
Yarr! You're dead, Swabby!
I totally just kicked his ass, Stringent.
Stay up there.
I've got one Q-tip for you. Don't die.
Stay up there.
Abracadabra, you've been Hufflepuffed.
Stay up there. All right. The other thing that I heard was bunny. Your weapon is a bunny.
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 I've got the hair to split with you.
Whoa! Heart attack.
Quasi Wabbit?
My kills are rapidly multiplying.
And that's time! All right. Shane was tracking all of the laughs in that round and is going to furiously tally up a final score for us. Oh, that's furious. Before we hear that final score, a few people that I would like to thank. First off, our audience volunteer, Charlotte. I want to thank our amazing announcer, Shane. Once again on the screens, Marianne Rambo. Aaron and Daniel for taking care of your audience. And finally, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here, supporting the arts in your town. If you had a good time, please, word of mouth is still our very best form of advertising. Feel free to give us a 5-star review on Google or Yelp as well.
Ooh.
But if you didn't have a good time, tell your enemies. That'll show them. All right. Let's hear that final score. You got two of these. You got two of these. Let's get a little drum roll.
All right, well, they went back and forth and back with a score of 21-19. Your winners are the Red Team.